Dear all, today we are going to have a discussion about how to frame questions, how to ask questions. Uh, Questions are normally asked for two purposes. One is a question asked for confirmation, and another one is question asked for information. The question asked for confirmations are expecting only two answers, yes or no. So we can call it as an yes or no type questions. And while making the yes or no type questions, you know that the three forms of verb are the be form verbs, have form verbs, and do form verbs. Let's see one by one how to frame questions by using all the three form verbs. First one is about the be form verbs. You know that the be forms are am, is, was, or were. Okay. Here are a few examples. Am I good? In statement we are having I am good. Okay. But while making the questions we are asking am I good? So instead of SVC, we are using the VSC pattern here. And while answering the yes or no type questions, we have to say yes, you are good. That can be the answer. Otherwise, we can always prefer the short version of the answer. Instead of saying yes, you are good, we can say yes, you are. Or if you want to just oppose it or just giving a negative answer, then we can say no, you aren't. Is he a good teacher? Yes, he is. We need not say yes, he is a good teacher. We simply say yes, he is, or no, he isn't. Was it accepted earlier? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Are they coming with you? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. But the last two questions, please observe that here the main verbs are accepted and coming. Accept and coming. Okay. Here only we brought was and or the auxiliary form in front of the subject, not the main verb. So while framing the questions, please have it in mind only the auxiliary verbs must be brought in front of the question, and the subject must follow the be auxiliary forms. Okay, not the main verbs. The next type of verbs are have forms. While using the have form verbs, have and has are used for the present, and had is used for the past. Examples: have you gone there? Yes, I have. We need not say yes, I have gone there. We can use the simple short form yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Has he submitted his assignment? Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. Had it been done earlier? Yes, it had, or no, it hadn't. Okay, in the have must be the word have must be used for the subjects like I, we, you, they. Okay, whereas for the third person singular, he, she, it, we have to use the auxiliary form has. And for the past, irrespective of the subjects, whether it's a third person singular or not, we are using had for everything. Okay, but while using the have form as a question word, be careful. If the have is used as an auxiliary, then we can start the questions with have you gone, has he submitted, had it been done. Okay, like that, because here the main verbs are gone, submitted, and done. Only the auxiliary verbs are have, has, had. So we are using have, had, has, and had in front of the subject. But in case if have is used as a subject, like do you have a pen? Here have is a main verb. Have is a main verb. So we cannot just brought the main verb in front of the subject. We cannot ask the question like have you a pen? Okay, instead we have to use the do form for this. Do you have a pen? Instead of have you pen? Okay, it's a wrong usage. So we have to use do you have a pen? In case if it is the has is used, he has a pen, then we should not use do, but we have to use does. But be careful, does he have a pen, not does he has a pen. Okay, here the does should be used only in the question word, not in the verb section. So normally we write he has a pen, but while using as a question we have to use does he have a pen, not does he has a pen. Okay, please take a note of it. Next form of verb is do form verbs. Let's see some example. Do you play cricket? Yes, I do or I play. You can answer in both ways. Okay, yes I play you can say, otherwise simply you can say yes I do. Otherwise you can say the negative form, no I don't play cricket, otherwise you can say no I don't. Does he dance? Again, when we are using he, she, it, the third person singular in present, we have to use the question word as does. But when we are using does, the verb must be the base verb. We should not add s or es with the verb. For example, in statement we are using he dances, but while we are asking question, we cannot ask does he dances. Instead, we have to ask does he dance. So does he dance is the proper way of asking question. Don't use a does he dances or do he dances. Both are wrong. So the answer may be yes he does, or we can simply say yes he dances. Okay, either way we can say. Simply we can say yes he dances, otherwise we can say yes he does, or no he doesn't, or no he doesn't dance. Okay, while using in a past form, irrespective of the subject, whether it is a third person singular or the first person singular or plural, we never bother. We simply use a did as a question verb. Did she go to the market? But while answering, be careful, we have to go for the past form. Okay, we have, because the question is asked in the past, so the answer must be in the past form. Yes she went, because went is the past form of go. Otherwise we can use the negative word no she didn't go. Okay, and the next type of questions are question asked for information. In another way we can call it as a WH type questions. Like do form, we have to frame the questions, but the required WH word must be added. Whatever in the information you sought for, the particular WH word must be inserted in the beginning of the questions. That's all. For example, earlier we have seen do you play cricket, does he dance, did she go to the market. Now if you want to go for more specific information, for example, do you play cricket, when do you play cricket, where do you play cricket, how do you play cricket, those are the asking for the specific information. So we have the base form of the question is do you play cricket, or does he dance, or did she go to the market. So as per the requirement, as per the need, we have to insert the WH word in front of the word. For example, where do you play cricket, or where does he dance, or where did she go to the market, we can ask. Otherwise, what do you play? Here cricket is not required. What do you play, or what does he dance, or what did she go, or we cannot ask what did. Okay, the next one is when do you play cricket, or when does he dance, or when did she go to the market. Accordingly, we can ask those questions. With whom do you play cricket, with whom does he dance, or with whom did she go to the market, or how do you play cricket, or how does he dance, or how did she go to the market. So the basic pattern of the question is simple. We have to use the auxiliary verb in front of the subject and make the or frame the questions. Next question is the question asked for information. As per the need, as per the requirement, we have to add the WH form in front of the auxiliary form. So I hope that this short video will give you a clear idea about how to frame questions, how to ask questions. Okay, the given in the description